Hello everyone. So today we are going to do Leetcode weekly contest and its third question. Minimum amount of time to collect garbage. So we are given with zero-based index strings, array of strings, basically garbage, and in each of garbage of I, they are represent that assortment of garbage at ith house, and it consists of characters M, P, and G, which simply represent metal, paper, and G is for glass. And you are also given zero-based index travel, where travel of I simply represents that at first house and the second house, what is the travel cost which is being there, so that is being written there. So what we are required to do is that there are 3 garbage trucks which will represent metal, paper, and glass. So at each house it will pick up that particular type of garbage, and both of means all 3 of them won't go together and pick, they will go one by one. That is the thing. So that's why each time for each garbage truck you will be required to calculate that particular garbage cost again, and then only one garbage truck may be used at any moment. While one truck is driving or picking up garbage, the other 2 trucks cannot do anything. So that is the thing. And return the minimum number of minutes needed to pick up all the garbage. So here you can see, let me explain you this first example, then I'll show you the code, that how to code this particular. So garbage is being there, and then in the first we are given with G, then P, then GP, then GG. There is nothing about M, so here metal truck won't come into picture. So in that context also we need to think that how we are required to write the code, so that if M is not there, so it shouldn't come into the picture. So here if G is there, right, and in the second one also G is not there, right, still it want to go from house 1 to house 2, that travel cost will be calculated because at the house 3 there is G, right. So that's why from house 1 to house 2, then house 2 to house 3, both of the cost of traveling would be added up into our answer. So that's the thing. And in this paper you can see that in first paper is not there, but in second paper is there, right. So that travel cost would be there. From house 2 to house 3 there is paper, right. So that's why that cost would be there. But you can also see that at the last one there is no paper, right. So that cost won't be calculated. So that is the scenario which we need to consider in this particular question. Else you will get your answer greater than your actual answer, or in some scenarios if you overtook the things, then it would be less than. Means that was the thing I was having in my contest. So here let us see what they are going to see, that in the first they are checking for the paper. So that only the thing which I have explained to, that even if at the first there is no paper, still they would be required to go from 1 to house 2 to get the paper. So that is the thing. So let me directly go through to the code walkthrough. So although the in hurry I had written that much variables which could be understandable, but I'll explain you the code. So in this first we are taking this prefix sum as per the constraint which are being given to us, right. This is 10 raised to power 5, right. So that's why we are taking this. So that much amount of things could be there. And this in the first only we are taking as the 0, initializing with the first as the 0. And then what we are doing is we are going till this particular G, that is garbage, and we are going till that. And then what we are doing is we are basically doing the previous which was stored there, and whatever the travel cost was there, we are directly just adding up that. That's what we are doing here. And then we are having this map. In this map what we are doing, we are having our char. Basically we have taken a map where char and then pair. Map is itself in a pair only, right. So in that first is that char, and then paired int, and then again the pair int. Although it is complex, but I'll explain that how we are going to go ahead. So for char B in G, M and P, so basically we will picking up that whatsoever G, M or P is there, that will pick up from this, and then we'll check go ahead with the count for counting of that particular G, M or P, and then int s equals to 0 and L equals to 0 for the and then what we are going to do, that for int I equals to 0, basically for that this particular vector we are taking here, and then inside that particular means this particular thing, this is which is there. We are now checking that. So in that we are checking that if that is equals to V, that is when we are picking that char V from this particular, right? And in that, if it is equals to G, means it will be going ahead turn by turn, right? So that's why when it is equals to G, then if not equals to F, then F equals to I plus 1. This is basically we are taking just one flag, and then L equals to I plus 1 and count plus plus plus. So basically we are incrementing here the count for that we have already taken this particular thing, and that's what we are doing here. And then after this particular loop, means after coming out from this garbage, this particular vector of string, then what we are doing, then we are checking that if f equals to 0, then we will be continuing our this particular thing, means this one, and then we will be directly going ahead and then check for the count, and then what was there for f and l, means what as per the flag. And then at the end, we after this particular whole calculation, then at the end for the answer we will just looking into that map, and then we'll check that if answer plus equals to x dot second dot first. Basically the way we have written this particular thing, in that manner only we will be adding up our answer, and then answer plus equals to prefix of x dot second dot minus 1, so that we are able to get the exact count of the garbage and the travel or accumulated into our answer, and at the end we will be returning our answer. So this was all for this particular question. I'll upload one more much easier solution for this particular question. I know it is much complex, but I just wanted to just go ahead and complete this, so that's why I've just uploaded it. So this was all for this particular question. So yeah, thank you.